The dragon is terrible.
Dragon was terrible.
Dragon?
He makes some bad choices, right?
Bad.
Dragon was terrible. Dragon was terrible. Naturally, dragons have a bit of terrible in them because they're dragons after all. But this dragon here, super terrible. He stomped on the flowers. He played tricks on the guards. And he spit on cupcakes. Who does that? Dragon, that's who. That's not all. He scribbled in the books. Oh, he threw sand and he took candy from baby unicorns. Honestly, that is terrible.
Why did he take candy from baby unicorn?
He was being very unkind. The king had had enough. Enough, he said, and he posted this sign. Brave knights, whoever shall tame this terrible dragon shall be rewarded with a gift. It shall be a nice gift. Ye shall like it. His Royal Majesty the King. And Dragon wrote, Dragon was here.
Tagged it.
He did tag it, you're right.
Tell me that he tagged it.
He tagged it. Knights lined up to show off their dragon taming skills. They all failed miserably. The dragon just grew more terrible. He chased fuzzy ducklings around the moat. He TP'd the castle. He burned every last royal marshmallow to a blackened crisp.
We can't TP the castle.
It's a waste of toilet paper, right? We only have so much right now, right?
Yeah, and see, we are not supposed to chase the fuzzy ducklings around.
You're right.
That's a little fuzzy duckling.
The villagers had had enough. Enough, they said. And they posted this sign. Brave people, whoever shall tame the terrible dragon shall be rewarded with a gift from the king. It shall be a nice gift, we hope. Ye shall like it, perhaps. His Royal Majesty the King. Dragon was here. Dragon was here again. He tagged it again. Ordinary blokes.
The dinosaur tagged it one time and then another time. 2 times.
Ordinary blokes and lasses lined up to try their hand at taming the dragon. They all failed, embarrassingly so. And just when they thought it was impossible, Dragon grew even more terrible. He popped birthday balloons, he drew funny faces on the drawbridge, and he burped in church loudly. Honestly, that's terrible and rude. A boy wearing a feather cap and a look of determination had had enough, only he didn't say enough like you thought he would. Instead, he sketched a story. The next day, Dragon followed a trail of marshmallows to a shady tree where the boy was reading. The boy spied the dragon out of the corner of his eye and began to read aloud in a booming voice, so super loud. And then the brave dragon swooped in to save the princess, he said. And the dragon stopped in his tracks. I think he wants to hear the story. But the terrible knight pulled out his wicked sword. Dragon pretended not to listen. The brave dragon roared, and the fraidy cat knight trembled in his boots. Dragon pretended to walk away. Because he really wanted to hear the story. A crowd began to gather and the dragon took cover in a tree. The boy continued reading page after page after page until... Snap! Crash! Dragon landed on the ground with a terrible thud. The crowd gasped. The dragon roared.
That was all of the tree.
Yep, he fell out of the tree and broke the branch. The clever boy didn't flinch. He reached out a hand to the dragon and said, "Would you like to hear how the story ends?" And just when he thought it was impossible, Dragon smiled. He took a seat beneath the tree with the other children. Honestly, that's adorable. The king cheered, the villagers cheered, the baby unicorn and the fuzzy ducks cheered. The loudest of all, at long last, the terrible dragon had been tamed. The end. Hey, wait! What about the reward? Oh, yes. The gift was a new friend. A nice dragon, of course. The end. I hope you enjoyed our story.
Happy listening to our story.
Have a great day.
Happy day.